All right, this is your next video all about permutations and combinations. It'll be extremely important that you differentiate between the two. So in our first example, there are 10 finalists in a competition. How many ways can you get gold, silver, and bronze medals awarded? So you have gold, a silver, and a bronze. Because they are three distinct places, it's going to be a permutation because Miss Rudolph winning the gold, Miss McAllister winning the silver, and Mr. Bowman winning the bronze is different than if all of a sudden I win the bronze and Bowman wins the gold medal. So because of that, it's a permutation. So we have 10 finalists, and we are picking 3 of them to win. Okay. So in our formula for permutations, that's going to be 10 factorial all over n minus r factorial, so 10 minus 3 factorial. So that's really 10 factorial over 7 factorial. And so if you're thinking about how this can actually be rewritten and reduced, oops, zoomed in a little too much there. We have 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6, da 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 da. And on the bottom, it's 7 times 6 times 5 times da 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 da. So notice that the 7, the 6, the 5, and the da 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 are going to cancel out, leaving you with 10 times 9 times 8. Well, 10 times 9 times 8, that's 720. If you knew nothing about permutations, you may have taken an approach of fundamental counting principle, where there are 3 placeholders, and in the first place, there are 10 finalists. Well, after someone won the gold, there are 9 finalists left. Then there are 8. Look at how they're actually the exact same. This ended up being the exact same as what was left over in our permutation quotient. All right, in the next scenario, I'm going to often refer to these cases as my Mississippi cases. And a Mississippi case is just this instance where I have letters that repeat themselves in word arrangements. But I can also use this in 12/8 when flipping coins, okay? So in this scenario, I'm going to count the total number of letters in the word Mississippi. And that's going to be 11, okay? So in the top, I have 11 factorial. And what I'm going to put in the bottom is my repeat offenders. So first off, the letter I. He repeats himself 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I'm going to place 4 factorial in the bottom for I. The next letter to repeat himself is S. S also repeats himself 4 times, so I'm also going to place a 4 factorial. And then the last one to repeat himself is the letter P. Now P repeats himself twice, so I had to divide this by 2 factorial. This whole expression here, 11 factorial divided by 4 factorial times 2 factorial, it gets you approximately 34,650. All right, so now we're looking at this problem. We have 7 kids who are working on a project, and we need to choose 2 of them to present. Notice that we didn't assign specific roles. One person's not being this and one person's not being that. And because there is not enough details, it becomes a combination problem where I have 7 students and I'm choosing 2 of them, okay? So the equation for combinations is 7 factorial divided by n minus r, so 7 minus 2 factorial, times r factorial. Okay, so that's 7 factorial divided by 5 factorial times 2 factorial, which is equal to 21. All right, so the last example. Okay, once again, we're going to be dealing with combinations because me drawing the Queen of Hearts, then the Queen of Diamonds is actually the same as drawing the Queen of Diamonds and the Queen of Hearts. They are still in my hand. So first off, we have the 3 clubs that we're drawing. And just so you know, you should know all the basic information about decks of cards. That's why I threw in that study tip. So we have 13 clubs, and we're choosing 3 of them. Keyword here is and means multiply. So now I'm dealing with the 2 diamonds. There are also 13 diamonds, and I'm choosing 2 of them. I'd like to see you type this expression into your calculator. If you don't know how to type in combinations or permutations, try Googling it. I know that you can find the button by pressing Math and scrolling over to the B spot, okay? But investigate this. When you type this expression into your calculator, you get 22,308.